Ladies and gentlemen, please don't swipe away. I want to take us to the Amazon rainforest. Why? Because I want to tell you about probably one of the funniest, deadliest animals that it has. Now, I know you're thinking, Amazon rainforest. We have anacondas, we have the caiman, we have the river otters, which we've already talked about how demon-like they are. We got panthers, jaguars, stuff like this. What is the most dangerous one? Yeah, it's the giant anteater. In case you're wondering why this thing's called giant, it's actually because of the length it is. It's not its actual height. They can be between 1.8 and 2.4 meters long, and sometimes they can actually be 7 feet from head to tail. In case you're wondering what makes this thing deadly, it has a 4-inch long claw that can cut through concrete like butter. Also, not only that, but this thing's put people on the ground before, specifically poachers. One poacher decided to go melee against this thing, got close, and a little funny thing about giant anteaters, they cannot see at all. They're basically legally blind. So any form of movement towards it, it gets scared, does a T-pose, and this is its warning. You get any closer and it just swipes at you. Now, unfortunately, when it swiped at this poor poacher, well, as soon as it swiped at this poacher, I'm not going to say poor, because if you're poaching, I don't care for you. It cut the artery in his leg, and he would bleed out and unfortunately pass away, which is a awful way to die. However, he was trying to poach animals. I have no sympathy. Another thing is, this thing, the reason for its bad eyesight is because it decided to get a debuff, but also it takes this claw, and this right here is a termite mound. Believe it or not, that right there is hardened clay. Now, these things can be like 2 meters tall above ground, but also stretch 4 meters underground. So, it uses this claw to knock away the walls in order to get a lot of its meals. Another thing is that this thing has to unfortunately deal with jaguars and panthers that love to do something called a kill shot, which is where it goes for the back of your neck to basically sever the nervous system right there. So, the reason for his giant bushy tail is to confuse jaguars and panthers so they don't know which side's its head. And therefore, when it gets close to try and bite, and if it mistakenly goes for the tail, yeah, anteaters can end up taking away your jaguars and panthers. So yeah, if y'all didn't know about this, please follow, leave a like, share around. If you see a T-posing anteater, run away, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.